My name is Josh Owen. I am the Vignelli Distinguished Professor of Design and Director of the Vignelli Center for Design Studies here at the Rochester Institute of Technology. I was inspired to pursue a career in industrial design in a perhaps less traditional way than our industrial design students who come to RIT to sign up as 18-year-olds. When I was an 18-year-old, I was passionate about making things with my hands. I was interested in fine arts, painting, drawing, sculpture, photography, the emergent technological work that was happening on computers and so forth. I was also interested in making music, which I did quite a lot. Suffice it to say that I had a lot of interests in creativity. I had also grown up as the son of an archaeologist and spent a lot of time working on archaeological digs, and those excavations taught me about not just hard work, but also documentation and the scrutiny of artifacts and built environments, recording, disseminating ideas. So I think when I enrolled in university, my interests were twofold. One, to pursue this creative elements that I was so passionate about, and two, to follow a path in human studies around anthropology, archaeology, architecture, sort of the built environment and the human element therein. So I went to Cornell University, where at the time you were able to do a dual degree. Mine was started in anthropology and fine arts, and then focused more in sculpture and visual studies. And when I studied abroad in my third year, I won a scholarship to study in Rome. I was inspired by the works of the Renaissance masters, Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Bernini, etc. And I think I realized for myself as a young designer, thinker, artist, that these individuals were doing more than behaving as artists or engineers or architects. They were blurring these boundaries and acting as communicators who were operating based on briefs that came in many cases from civic engagements, from the church, etc. So I guess it kind of dawned on me that design was a confluence of all the things that I had been studying. And that led me towards a path in design. Of course, it took some time. I had to finish my 2 undergraduate degrees, play in a band for a while, and live my life before I was able to pull it all together towards a master's of fine arts degree at the Rhode Island School of Design, which is where I kind of brought all my interests together and focused them on design. My own work as an industrial designer is an extension of my thinking as a person, as a designer, as a communicator. I'm quite interested in trying to make experiences easier, more intuitive, and above all, to create tools which have an aspiration of timelessness. This is a challenging thing to do because the world is full of good ideas as much as it's full of bad ideas. But I study the things that make our lives better, easier, more seamless, more intuitive, more inclusive, more accessible. And when I am presented with the opportunity to bring my sensibilities to a context, whether it's teaching or an industry partner that has a set of materials or tools that they want to explore, I feel often empowered to give form to this philosophy through that particular context. You know, if it's a furniture company that's looking at seating, I would ask them to look at why we sit at all and in what contexts we sit and what the future of sitting might be. And those conversations are very exciting to me. And when mitigated by the possibilities that we find in industry and on the planet in general, the results often are refined and considered experiments. And in the best case, they lead to products which make people's lives better and serve an economic ecosystem as well.